Springboks coming away with a giant win over Wales, 45-12, really putting that nail in the coffin for Warren Gatland. Also giving Wales their 12th defeat this year. Well, their 12th defeat in a row. I don't think Wales have won a single test match this entire year, which is astonishing. And I think this is like the first time in like over 100 years or something like that this has ever happened. So South Africa really put the nail in the coffin for Warren Gatland, and really left a sour taste in Wales' mouth for the end of the year. But on a better note, complete opposite for the Springboks. They leaving this season on an extremely high note, best in the world by a couple points, coming away off the Autumn Nations, completely destroying it, and really putting out why South Africa deserve to be the best in the world. I mean, you look, we have, out of the 4 nominations for World Player of the Year, 3 of them are the Springboks. World Breakthrough Player of the Year nomination, Sacha, another Springbok. So there's a lot of talent here, and the Springboks deserve to be where they are, and you can see by their players. And honestly, with Eben Etzebeth getting another try, solidifying his legacy, still putting on, showing what he's capable of. Honestly, again, I do feel he is going to win that. Award. I do feel that he does deserve it over Colby and Peter Steff. Peter Steff, he did fly home, so we won't be seeing him. But honestly, if any of the Springboks win it, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. I mean, obviously, Caelan Doris, he's had a phenomenal season this year, and there's a reason why he's nominated as well. He put out another standout performance playing for Ireland against Fiji, and obviously Ireland really dominated Fiji, as you would expect. I was kind of expecting Fiji to pull a little rabbit out the hat, but they weren't able to. Now, back to the game. So this game really started off heavy from word go. Like I say, first 5-6 minutes, try, boom, boom, boom. Hendrikse was just on point. His penalty taking was just solid. Like, he was hitting those balls so cleanly. Like, there was no if, buts, or maybes. He was on form. He was up for the challenge, and he really put in the performance today, which is really nice to see. So, also bagging himself a try as well. Now, this game went kind of as I expected. I didn't expect Wales to score anything more than 15 points. They didn't. They got 12. I was expecting South Africa to run away with this by beating Wales by more than a 20-point deficit. They did that, and really making a real difficult challenge for them to be breaking down the Springboks line. Again, Springboks did that. I mean, you look at the squad that was playing, and that wasn't even a full strength squad. So having players like Ox out, having players like Peter Steff out, these are 2 very, very important players as to how South Africa play, and they weren't even playing. So imagine a full strength Springbok squad, and they kind of showed why they are the best in the world. To be honest, this entire tournament, they've shown why South Africa are the best nation in the world at rugby at this moment in time. Obviously, there are nations like Ireland that are still, I want to say they're in development, but they are so damn good. They are going to be bringing in a couple different players over the next couple months, years, but I see them still in a developmental stage. France, definitely in development, really pushing for that, for those future generations. The current generation is a very young generation with a lot of talent, so they're going to be scary over the next couple of years. Same thing with the All Blacks. They got a couple of good players coming out. As you see by Wallace Titi, this guy, he is going to be an absolute monster to play against, and he's going to be a real leader for the Springboks in the future. So he's definitely one to watch. But South Africa's pool of talent is just endless at this moment in time. It really does seem like it's endless, because you look at the players that Rassie's bringing in, and he keeps giving call ups, and he wants to bring that next generation to be able to fight the current guard for their places, and that's kind of what is needed. Otherwise, you're just gonna have, you're just gonna fail, and you're not gonna have that same level of competition. You're not gonna have that same level of quality that is needed to really, really be competing for for those places, to be at the highest levels of the game. So, all in all, honestly, I felt this was exactly how it was meant to go. I I couldn't see Wales honestly putting up any kind of shocker against South Africa. South Africa are just too well drilled, oiled. They are by far the most organized team in this moment in time. This is actually something I want to know your guys' thoughts on. Give me another team that is more well drilled and organized than the Springboks at this moment in time. Because everywhere that I see, anytime you have Ireland, you have New Zealand, you have the Aussies, you have England, where every time they play, and they play up against high level opponents, always watch the second half of the game. And you always see them falter, whereas South Africa, they get stronger in the second half of the game. And that might also be a downfall of South Africa as well. They don't start strong enough. But I always firmly believe a game is won and lost in the last 15 minutes of the game. That is the moment when you're tired, your body is aching, your legs are burning, and you just want the game to end. It is those moments where you have your Cheslin Colbys that he will still be running at 110 miles an hour at you. So it depends on how badly you want it. And this is something that I believe South Africa have, is the want. They want to win. So, yeah, all in all, I think South Africa deserve to win by miles. I do feel that Wales need a big change in their entire setup from top to bottom. Otherwise, they are just going to continually degrade. And they are too good, and they have too much of a history of being a great rugby nation to be going down this route. So it really saddens me to see, Wales playing at this level. But last game of the year, it's the Springboks. What else do you expect? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a higher margin than what it is. Wales actually put in a relatively good performance considering who they're up against. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you want to see more rugby content, please like and subscribe. And on that note, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.